1, prepare.
We're not prepared.
Check that off the list. 2, stay sober.
Not happening.
Welcome to the best kind of worst.
No one fucking cares.
Everyone cares.
Who?
I care.
Dick suck.
So there I am in the parking lot. Underwear and a guinea.
Hang out in the back seat of a 7-Eleven.
It's an Emma!
We might die.
So you want to talk about those lesbians?
We need a Bay update.
I slept on the fucking tile!
Little Marty Ray project.
Hello.
Hello.
Can't even get shit right.
Yeah.
God, that looks like a Sam Jackson right there.
Oh my God.
Doesn't he?
You know who came out?
Anyway.
That old Cleveland Browns guy, Earl Campbell. Not Earl Campbell. I don't know his name, but he came out, and they're like, "It's so good to see him." He had a cane, and he was legit just like almost crawling to the podium.
Jesus.
Like, bring the podium to the man.
Yeah.
You know.
Or bring the man to the podium, right?
Yeah,
Don't make the
too.
man bring himself to the podium.
And he was like speaking like this with the 46 pick in the NFL draft. We're talking about the NFL draft. I know you guys can't see what we're watching. It'd be nice. You guys can come sit with us anytime.
Anytime.
Or
Come
no.
on down.
Oh, man. Episode 45.
45. Episode 45. We in it.
We're in it.
We're waiting to get to 50 for something, right?
Reflection.
Reflection?
Reflection.
No, we already reflected early.
Yeah, but...
Are we reflecting again at
but
50?
people were having trouble listening to that episode.
Why?
They need to go take their
we
cell
reflected
phones
before
back.
that.
No.
Yeah, I think I think it was on 40, wasn't it?
No, that was it.
No, I don't know. I think it was before that.
No, sir.
No?
I know very few things in the world, and I'm for sure about this one. Because the following week, we had people reaching out going, we wanted to hear what you guys have learned this past, 40-some weeks. And my response to them was,
really?
My response was, you need to go back to AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, or Sprint and return your cell phone because it's not working.
It's not working.
It's not working.
It's not working.
It happens.
And you know what? If it's not working 100% of the time, get rid of it.
Are you one of the people that bought a Fold, a Samsung Fold?
God, no.
Did your phone crack already?
God, no, because I didn't buy one.
Would you rather your phone crack or the battery explode?
Neither.
I'd rather have the explosion
have
for the
an
excitement.
iPhone.
Because if it explodes in my pocket,
That's true.
Smillionaire.
That's true, yeah.
Smillionaire.
I'd rather have because it may not explode, but if it does, you win it, right?
Smillionaire.
You buy a stupid phone and you fold it and it breaks because phones aren't supposed to fold. Idiot.
You still owe $2,400, and all you're going to do is go get an iPhone.
Yes.
Right?
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
I'd rather have it explode.
Yeah. Blow my leg off.
And it really wasn't it was like a pop and a little sizzle. You get a little second-degree burn, but now you got it.
Now you're just breaking your phone by using it the way it's supposed to be used.
Maybe you're not getting smillion, but you're definitely going to get some bags.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Are they backing up the Brinks truck? No.
But you're bringing some bags.
You're picking up some bags.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So it's good.
Nothing, man. Oh, I like that the Redneck Tavern right there in the heart of Nashville.
Redneck Tavern.
Tennessee?
Yeah. The state that you don't like.
I hate Tennessee, but there's two cities that I do respect. One being Nashville.
Yeah.
Two, Chattahoochee.
Why?
Because
why?
When I'm going to be in the country for this next election, I'm putting down for president Chattahoochee.
You're putting down a city for president.
Yeah, there's this one country website that's making T-shirts, and they're actually selling really well. And it's trying to encourage people to vote for Chattahoochee in 2020. So I'm going to do it.
So vote for a city.
You vote for a city.
I'm not going to do that.
It's a good city, though. I like Chattahoochee, and I like Nashville. The rest of it, go to hell.
Gatlinburg's nice. I spent a little time there a couple of years ago.
Buy yourself a Gatling gun. It's the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not. It was a good time. It was cool. Cool little city there. Got some shine.
I honestly think the entire state of Tennessee is real pretty.
It's fantastic.
I don't know why I started
like it.
shitting on Tennessee.
You call it the volunteer state.
Well, because they're nothing but volunteers there. I think you know what it
How
is?
so?
I like the state.
How?
I hate the people.
Why?
I hate the people.
Why?
I don't know.
What'd they do to you?
They're volunteers.
How?
And now you know what? I had an epiphany.
Why are they volunteers?
Well, because that's the University of Tennessee. That's their team name, the Volunteers.
Okay.
Dumb.
Yes,
dumb.
it is. That doesn't mean the whole state are just volunteers.
Yeah, they're just volunteers. I don't know how they get by. How do you pay your bills, people? You're volunteering. That don't make any sense.
That's a terrible name for a sports team, huh?
Are you volunteering to play quarterback?
Yeah.
Are you
Technically, you
are.
are.
Right?
Technically, you are. So maybe that's
why you
maybe it's the most genius name for a team.
Or maybe that's why you're never winning the SEC. Because
There's a lot
you're
of
not
teams that don't win the SEC.
you're not there for all the right things. You're just there because you can, because you're a volunteer.
Isn't that backwards from what you would normally call a volunteer? They're there for the right reasons because they're not
Are they,
getting
though?
paid. That's what you would normally say. I'm going to go down and volunteer at the soup kitchen. Oh, that's great, right? Giving your time.
Yeah.
Don't need to get paid.
But are you
right?
doing it because you think it makes you a better person? That's the wrong reason. And I think
yeah.
I think it's split.
Well, anybody
I think half the people
in collegiate and above sports, that's all they're doing.
Yeah. They really are just volunteering, right? Because they don't really get anything out of it. I mean, they get an education, kind of.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Huh. It was an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind New England taking Will Grier. I like Will Grier, quarterback out of West Virginia.
Oh, yeah?
Wouldn't mind that one.
He's still on the board, I guess?
He should go next. Whatever team takes a quarterback should be Will Grier.
He's the next one in line, eh?
He's the next one up. What's the Jets going to do? They probably took Harambe because they don't know what they're doing half the time. Brad Smith. Oh, that's a quarterback. Oh, they took an offensive tackle. Chuma. Great name.
Chuma.
Edagonga.
Is it, though?
Oh, that's great. That's a strong name.
Chuma
Edagonga.
That's not his last name. You're adding letters. Now that I look at it, you are completely adding letters.
Edoga. What did I say? Edagonga?
Edagonga. Edagonga. You added like 5 letters to make that.
I added
you doubled his name.
Yeah, I added a solid 5.
And it's only 5 long.
Yeah.
Edagonga.
Yeah.
Not his name.
Oh.
What is it? Edaga?
Edaga.
Edaga.
Chuma
Edaga.
Good throw.
I like Edaga. But anyway, what's going on?
Nothing, man. Been back stateside for a week.
A week now. Oh, not even a week, huh?
Nah, it's been like
5 days.
Been hitting that gym, doing trimming, getting trim.
Getting trim?
Getting lean and trim.
How's that going?
I think it's been going great.
Yeah. Did you go today?
No, man.
Why not?
My body hurts.
Why?
Because I think if I went today, I'd start pissing myoglobin.
But why does your body hurt?
Like pieces of muscle.
Why's your body hurt?
Oh, because I went to the gym 2 times yesterday. It's 2 a day, son.
It's wedding season.
It's wedding season.
Gotta get prime.
And by wedding season,
gotta get ripped.
We're just gonna go to that one.
We've only got the one lined up.
Yeah, I doubt I'll have any more.
It is technically wedding season, isn't it?
Yeah, I doubt I'll get invited anymore.
It would be. Yeah, I don't know that I'll go to another one.
Yeah, I mean, you and I can do like a bro commitment ceremony.
We could.
That's like a thing.
I have
days.
one to go to next year, but
Nice.
it's still over a year away.
Nice. That's still wedding season. Does wedding season ever end? Isn't it just year round? It's like whenever you want to have your wedding?
Pretty much.
Right?
Yeah.
I hate when people go like, it's wedding season. We got to lose 20 pounds. Fuck off.
Well, I think it's because like I think it's
no one's getting married in the
location
winter.
based. Well, here they are.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's location based.
I got what you're saying. Yeah, in
So
Florida,
like in Florida, it's wedding season
year-round.
all year round.
Yeah.
Because even though people say they don't want to get married in the summer in Florida because it's miserable, they still do.
Yeah.
Because I've been to a couple of them. Up north, you tend to get more of them springtime, summertime, and fall. You know, you skip winter, but it really isn't that big of a window because spring flows into summer, into fall pretty quickly. It's a few month gap that you got that is prime time.
Yeah.
So
It's like when someone dies in the winter and they can't bury them. That's terrible.
that you're supposed to be smart. What are you talking about?
Like in like Michigan and like up in the north.
I'd imagine if you go really far north
and you croak in like January, February, that the ground is too hard.
Well, but
right? Don't they got to put you on like ice?
I've never heard of that,
bro. Like what's that movie?
You get a cat. You get a fucking cat out there with a big arm, and you dig a hole in the ground.
No, what's that movie? Manchester by the Sea. They had to keep the guy on ice. Manchester by the Sea is a city in Mass, right?
Is that when is it based in? The 1800s?
No, it was like a recent movie. It won like a bunch of stupid fucking awards.
No clue.
Yeah, it's I heard that like up in the north, if you die in like certain times of the year,
they'll just put you on ice.
Yeah. Manchester by the Sea is a city in Massachusetts, and that was like
no, Manchester is, and it's by the sea.
Manchester by the Sea. It's the whole name. It's the whole fucking name. Wikipedia says that's the whole name.
Or simply Manchester.
I call it by
right
its
there.
full fucking name. Manchester by the Sea, Massachusetts. So change it.
So stupid.
So change it. No, and the premise, like,
I'm just sitting here trying to think if I've ever gone to a
Casey,
funeral or known somebody that died.
Casey Affleck's character had to explain to like his son or nephew like why they couldn't bury his dad, you know, because it was the winter and they just had to put it on.
So not his son.
I forget. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Nephew.
Who cares?
Well, he's not going to tell his son why he can't be buried.
Well, like Casey Affleck's dad. Like the kid asked, "Hey, Casey Affleck, why can't we bury your dad?"
Why can't we bury Papa?
Yeah. Casey Affleck's like, "It's the winter. I don't know. Fuck off, kid. I'm a drunk. I suck." And the morgue. He stays in the morgue until like it warms up until they can bury him.
Interesting. Yeah.
I think that's a thing, man. I don't know.
Still though?
I would think not, but then this movie was in like 2016 or 17.
Well,
so.
I know a grave digger. I don't know what his official title is, but he digs the graves at a cemetery.
Yeah, he just recently passed away. Percy Pringle, also known as Paul Bear.
No, but
he's constantly digging up the Undertaker.
Constantly.
Yeah, that guy knows everything
about burying. Yeah, but that's easy
burying.
because the dirt's always just so fresh.
Yeah.
You know? That's interesting.
Yeah, shout out Percy Pringle, R.I.P.
Yeah. Say recently though. It's not that recent.
What?
That he died? Last
year, I think, like a year and a half ago.
I was gonna say it was like 2-3 years ago.
His son does his voice just like him. Well, one of his sons. Yeah, it was crazy. It's cool.
That's cool.
Well, first, what is it? 14 minutes has been nonsense.
All nonsense. The whole episode's probably going to be nonsense.
Yeah.
Most of the episodes are just nonsense.
So what you been up to? What you been up to?
Just been editing all week. Editing. Just editing. That's it.
Yeah,
couple gym days.
I think yeah, you came to the gym with me last night. We put in a little work.
Last night and the night before.
Put in a little work. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we did 2 nights in a row.
Put in a little bit of work.
Put a little work. Got that sweet sweat.
Sweet Sweat. Shout out Sweet Sweat. sponsor us. Yeah, it's the stuff you rub on your body. It makes it's like a thermogenic, and it also helps with recovery and shit. And makes
thermogenic
makes you sweat a little. Maybe sweat a lot.
Yeah, you were covered.
I was dripping.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get that drip up, son.
Get that drip. You got to get that drip status up.
Yeah.
So
good.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I never asked you how the suit fitting went.
Oh, that's exactly. What
I figured that's where you were going. That's kind of where we were leading.
I was literally gonna say I've been running around all week. Yeah.
So, you told me nothing, but you've been doing shit all week.
Yeah, no, I've been busy all week long, honestly. So I flew in Saturday, Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah. Jesus walks. We flew in Sunday. We dicked around at my house. Ate a bunch of food, ridiculed my parents for 2 hours.
Yep.
Until they just gave up.
God, the more I hang out with your Nana. You say Nana.
Yeah, I say Nana.
Nana, that lady is amazing.
That's a gem.
God, she is a gem.
She got racy there for a minute. Didn't even know it. Didn't even know it.
Well, of course she didn't. It's natural.
Just rolls off the tongue.
She is something. She's a...
The shit I tell her. And like she just looks at me.
She's just like, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. It usually ends up with you're a fucking idiot, or you probably need to go get tested.
Or shut up.
Or she'll tell me in Italian to just play with myself. But Monday I shot over, met up Sistah Vintage. We went thrifting for a bit. She took me to a taco place.
That was Tuesday.
Yeah, sure. She took me to a taco place in Port Richey.
Yeah.
I like how you know my schedule more than I do. I met her up at a taco place that was once a strip club.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the taco place is called Topless Tacos.
Interesting.
So they were like, yeah, this was
Play
a strip.
into it. Fuck it.
And I guess the topless just stands for all the accoutrements added to the tacos. So like tomato. I don't know what the O is.
Oh, I got you. Okay. All right. So topless is for all the toppings?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Tomato. Well, what's a thing that goes...
Okra.
No.
Olives.
No. I don't know. Anyway. He rattled it off twice to me. He's a cool dude. It's him and his brother.
Was he though?
Yeah, he actually gave us like his backstory. Shout out Topless Tacos for real. They were really, really good. Very inexpensive. The two brothers were like homeless chefs, and then they both got together and stumbled upon like buying a taco truck, like a really shitty taco truck, just enough to like cook out of.
Mm-hmm.
It got popular. Started parking out at different joints at nights.
Nice.
And then they were able to get a restaurant.
Get enough to get an establishment.
Yeah, I mean that's
great.
No
that's
bullshit. That's a great American dream story. Like you know, I was on my ass.
Yep.
Trying to make a living cooking, and then next thing you know,
here we are.
Taco truck. Now I'm all the way up to
Topless Tacos.
Yeah, awesome, and it's a neat name.
That's great.
Yeah, it was really good. It was out there in Port Richey. Hate Port Richey.
Yeah, it's not a great place at all.
It's very strange.
And
like
it's
the water,
all the way
the water's like super nice, but the whole city sucks.
Yeah, it's
very strange. Fuck Port Richey.
I'm on that bandwagon for sure.
But Topless Tacos, go to it.
Check them out.
And then we went thrifting, picked up some great items,
some accoutrements.
Yeah, little this, little that. I think I've convinced Sistah Vintage to join the network with the little thrifting video vlog thing.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yep,
that'd be good.
Wednesday. Oh, well, Tuesday.
It started off with
Tuesday, and then when we shot back to the white folks' house and tried on the Sizoot, and
because so what happened was they had picked you up a suit.
Yeah.
Being worried that you weren't going to make it in time to get a suit, right?
Worrying that they were going to sell out. I think that's
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, because you had time, but you were pushing it close, right?
Yeah, and it's
you were coming
understandable.
in 13 days before the wedding. We're now
9 out.
7 almost. I mean, today it's Friday night. It's so 8 days out.
8 out.
8
Yep.
days out.
I still got to lose.
So obviously you
lose
were
19 pounds.
You were pushing it close to hopefully get one, right?
Yeah. So I know when Uncle Vintage reached out about the suit, I said
Who?
I
You called him Uncle. It was kind of weird.
I call everyone Uncle.
Yeah, but you don't normally say Uncle Vintage. You say Vintage.
Yeah, that's all right.
So I wasn't sure if we were talking about someone else.
No,
All right.
just
anyway,
Vinny.
onward.
When Vinny reached out, I said, "Hey, I think I have plenty of time, but I understand.
Yeah, the worry.
I get the worry. I'm on
Yes.
board." He's like, you and my dad are the same size right
but
now.
not.
And I said, shoulder wise, yeah.
Other
Shoulder
than that,
wise, yeah.
no.
And height wise, yes.
Yeah, height and shoulders, you're pretty close.
But
pretty close.
from nipple down, no.
Nipple down.
Nipple down, no. Like I got an ass
Yep.
and
got some
I got some
fucking-
tree trunk legs
you
down
got
there.
You got some 100-year-old tree trunks.
Yeah. So. And I know you told him that too.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were on a 3-way call, or it might have been through text, or both. Probably, I think it was brought up multiple times.
Mama Vintage told him.
Told him the same thing.
Yep. And so did Senior.
They all told him the same thing.
And he was adamant that we're the same size. So they got me the exact same size suit as him.
So you got a suit. How did that
well,
turn
first
out?
it's a slim fit suit, so
Yep, it is.
it's not my body type.
No, it actually fits me quite well.
It's a really good looking suit.
It's a great
though.
suit.
Yeah.
I really like the suit. Fits
it
fits
been-
me very nice.
Had it been a non-slim fit, I think it would have fit.
Yeah, if it was a normal suit, it might have been probably would have been a little closer for you. I
The
do
pants
like
was
that
a-
the
the
pants
pants
are
was a
stretchy though.
Super stretchy.
Because like seriously, I put them on and I kind of moved and I was like, oh, they're like stretchy, and I did like a squat in the middle of the men's warehouse and I was like, oh yeah, this is good.
Yeah, no, it's a
'Cause you can
really
move,
nice suit.
not have to worry about it.
The pants were like skin tight,
You could get them on
but
though,
I could. Yeah, I got them
but
on.
they were just
him and his
busting at the seams.
The waist was fine. Like my waist is always fine,
yeah.
but like it was just skin tight waist down, and the shoulders on the jacket were a little tight. It was manageable, but it was
snug fit. You were
it was
snug fit.
And Mama Vintage goes, "What's that movie where the guy does like that and rips the jacket?"
Yeah.
She's like, "I'm
Tommy
afraid that."
Boy.
Yeah, and I was like, "Tommy Boy." She's like, yeah." She's like, "Fat guy in a little coat."
Fat guy in a little coat.
And I was like, are you throwing shots? What are you doing here?" And we all had a good laugh at Men's Warehouse. But we shot
that's
over to
good.
Men's Warehouse, and I literally just needed one size up.
Yeah.
And they found it out here in Brandon, Florida. Fuck Brandon, Florida.
Well, yes, fuck Brand, Florida, but that Men's Warehouse is not bad. That's where
No.
I went and got mine.
Guys are super nice.
The guy that helped me there was really nice.
Yeah, everyone in there was really nice. Tried it on. Everything fit very well. I mean, of course, the pants is too long.
Well,
know.
yeah, but that's how they
That's
make them.
easy
They
fix.
make them in case you're 7 foot tall, and then
Yep.
if you're not, you have to get them hemmed.
Then shot over the next day back towards the white folks' home. Went to their
Family
their
tailor.
seamstress.
Yeah.
And I know why. I know why now since I was there.
Okay.
She's like, when I put the jacket on, she's like, "Oh, it fits good. We'll raise the cuffs." And then she's like, she's from another country, so it's like broken English. She was like pointing to my neck, and I go, "Yeah, sweetheart, baby, I ain't got no neck." And she goes, No, we take collar down, and now it look like you have neck. So she's actually gonna lower the collar on the suit jacket.
Oh,
and
she's
gonna,
good at her job.
Yeah, she's gonna pin the back up so that it tapers more over my shoulders.
Nice.
So like
nice.
cutting her up real nice. And speaking of his what do you call it? His ears were ringing, or his
Yeah, his ears are ringing.
He's not allowed on here, so we
we're gonna we'll just have to call him back.
And the pants were good. She's just gonna take them up.
Yeah,
I was gonna do the
normal.
I I did like in between the high water and like normal, like right at like the ankle bone. Cause
yeah, see, I didn't even. Man, I'll tell you, the guy there was great, and because I clearly know nothing about being fitted for a suit. That was the first time
I
I've
didn't
ever
even
actually
need to
been
lower
fitted.
or higher the collar and all that other crap.
Yeah,
she blew
that
my
I didn't
mind.
know.
She blew my mind.
That I didn't know, but he literally put a jacket on me, and I asked him. I thought it was a little short. I might have told this story already. Thought it was a little short.
Yeah,
and he was like, "No, you want to see the cuff a little bit of the shirt." I'm like, "All right, sounds good." And he put the pants on, and he matched them. He had me put a pair of shoes on. They gave me just like a pair of dress shoes so he could get the right size, and it's just made to sit like right at the shoe. He did a great job, and I mean it fits great.
Yeah, and it's one of those suits that you can't like you don't grab pants and a jacket. It all comes one. So whatever size jacket you wear, that dictates the size pants you get.
Yeah, it's not one of those where you
I was really surprised though.
unless you want to buy two.
I was really surprised though because I don't normally find people with legs like mine.
Yeah.
Sistah Vintage is Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin's got some tree trunks and he's got a blown out ass.
Does he?
Yeah, while the lady was getting them all, because him and I were both there getting a little sized up.
What was he getting sized up for?
His suit, because like he's got to have like pants like mine.
Is he in it?
I don't.
Is he wearing the same suit?
No.
Oh, all right. Okay.
But he's wearing a suit to the wedding.
Yeah. He's gonna wear a suit.
Yeah.
But.
So the one pants that he had, he's like me. He has to get them like where they're non-tapered, and she was going to taper the bottom because he's real wide out here, and then like as you go to the calf,
if you get a pant
smaller.
that fits the thigh, the rest of the leg is flappy, right?
Yeah, and she was going to taper that for him, but I was over there trying to slap his ass because it's the first time I've seen him in like nice form-fitting pants. I always just see him in shorts like me.
Yeah, he's usually just wearing like basketball shorts.
Yeah, and I was like nudging sister. I was like, God damn. God damn. Can I slap it? And it was funny. Like I said, I don't normally find people like with that kind of. And he I think it works out for him because he's tall.
He's tall. Yeah. I did notice like when he wears the basketball shorts, he has
Will Grier.
He has some. He's got some big calves. I always notice. So
is that Will Grier's wife?
You have to assume he was big from the waist down.
Yeah.
Because it always looked like he had some bigger calves. So
yeah,
you figure the rest of the legs should match, right?
Yeah, he had some good looking legs there.
I tell you, we keep doing these squats every day.
Yeah, look at you. You got a little boulder going out there.
Those pants aren't gonna fit me in a week.
Hell yeah. But yeah, and then we had a little shoe snafu. Got the wrong color shoe.
For right now, no. We did not get the wrong color shoe.
Yeah, you're right.
For the time being, it's still a little sensitive. I'm gonna pass on talking about it this week. Maybe you ask me next week after the wedding.
Honey nut walnut. But yeah, I mean that's been like honestly just been running around. Just trying to get everything situated, trying to get the dress codes all in order. We finally got like some good information from Lady Vintage.
Direct to the source.
Direct to the source.
Miss
Lady
Vintage. That's
I'm on
right.
like Game of Thrones. Everyone calls everyone ladies. Let's go Lady.
That's cool. Yeah, I think that's what we went with before too.
God damn, Will Grier.
What the fuck?
Quit putting Will Grier's wife on the NFL draft. I can't see that. I can't have that in my life.
Why not?
Because things start moving. Oh, he's going to Carolina. Damn it. One pick away. Or he's going to New England.
He's holding a Carolina hat.
But New England's pick is in. Where's he going?
Oh, Patriots pick is in.
What hat is that?
What is happening? That's a Carolina hat.
God damn it, man. I would have really liked him to go to New England. Yeah, he went to...
Is he good?
I think
I don't know anything about him.
I think he's a real good quarterback.
I don't know anything about him.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a D-bag.
He's the first ever collegiate athlete to get suspended for a year for steroids.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm on board now.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need to do.
Now I'm on board.
Yeah. But yeah, no, just trying to get everything situated for the wedding, and Yeah, I mean that's been the whole week basically.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, getting caught up. When do you pick your suit up?
I don't know. It's all the way out there in
Dunedin.
So
That's cool.
I think she said it was going to be ready like next week sometime. So
That's cool.
Reach out to reach out to
the White family.
the White family, and we'll
Get it picked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to do. I got everything I need for the most part. I got to pick up a few things. I want to get I was thinking about getting my shirts for the weekend dry clean maybe.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
That might be a good idea. Probably go drop those off. Like, does that usually take a day or two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably go drop them off Monday then. Fine.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere around like local that you use, like close to here, close to you, close to the gym?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll ask my mom. I know she knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just need to get some shoes and a belt, and that's basically it.
Yeah. Well, you just got to order the shoes.
Yeah. Will Grier's there with the
I got to
Barstool
figure out
guys.
the belt
It's amazing.
situation. I got to see if I need I got to look at the belt I have.
Yeah.
I might need to do something about that too.
So what happened in the world this week?
Oh, what didn't happen in the world this week? You know? I think that's a better question.
Let me check our Instagram, see what I pulled from Instagram this week.
We, one little thing before we get too hot and heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, where is it? We had talked about some hybrids, some electric cars. I mean, we talk about electric cars a lot.
Human hybrids.
I'm in on that.
Chimeras.
Wait, so why didn't they show the...
This is the second time they haven't showed the Pat's pick.
Really?
Yeah, they did it earlier to me.
Why?
Because I was waiting to leave the house.
Yeah, but
until
why?
They put the pick up, and no fucking what do you call this thing at the bottom?
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, because it said Patriots pick was in. They were showing...
This is the second
They
time.
were showing Grier for
Bro, they hate
Carolina.
us.
And then while they were finishing up Grier, they said Vikings on the clock, Vikings pick in, and now they're showing the Vikings.
They've already announced 2 additional picks.
They didn't
and
even
still,
show
they're still fucking talking
the Patriots picked.
about Will Grier. I think he's gonna be real good, man.
No, they're now talking about...
But they're still showing video of Will Grier.
No, they're not.
Because that's West Virginia. That running back there is from Boise. Now they're talking about some offensive line.
Interesting.
See? I don't know what they're doing.
Interesting.
It's all right. It'll come up on the bottom here, 101.
But they keep showing that guy right there.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because they keep putting a little circle on. I don't fucking know.
But it says Boise, but they're showing West Virginia. Interesting.
What does that mean, FL? Do you know? It's on
Where?
it's on the street lights. The red is an F and the green is an L.
I have no clue.
The Pats
Anyway,
take-
so we've talked about electric cars. We've talked about hybrids and stuff. We were talking about
Try to
some
pronounce.
hybrid SUVs and trucks.
We took the offensive lineman from West Virginia.
Ah, see,
Yadni
so that's why. So
Kajuste.
they're talking about it. We just don't have the audio on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
There we
That makes sense.
Now we're caught.
Okay. So we've been talking about electric cars, hybrid cars a lot lately. Ford is teaming up with an electric truck startup, Rivian.
No, never heard of it.
Yeah, me neither. Ford's already committed $11 billion to electric vehicles.
Fuck.
But on top of that, they're investing $500 million into this company. They are looking to have a pickup truck and SUV that will likely start around $68,000 each.
That's still high.
Oh, it's still way too high, but it's an all-electric truck and SUV. So they're trying to compete with models like the Porsche SUVs that they have out, and obviously Tesla at that price point. So
Tesla.
it'll start coming down. It's all new technology. So if we're at 68, they'll find a way to get it down.
Tesla solved that torque problem, right, with the acceleration being so high in their cars.
Yeah.
That was what was lacking in most electric vehicles.
Yeah.
Does that translate to? Does that torque translate to hauling capacity, because that's the whole point of a truck.
Well, that's the
right?
thing with a truck.
So that's
I
where
mean,
I don't know. That's where I'm like, yes.
But once you add a lot more weight,
now we're using that battery more.
yes.
So now that battery, it's good for 300 miles.
Until
If you're hauling, let's say a boat. Now we're down to $1.25.
Yeah.
That truck's
but you got to know that.
That truck's useless.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's
what I'm saying. You
That's
have to
the
have a
thing.
battery that's good for
double.
You're not.
You need a battery that's good for 6, 7, so you can get 3 if you're towing something, or have a full payload in the back.
The
right?
battery has to be designed to haul 3,000 pounds extra.
Yeah.
And go 300 miles.
Yeah.
Whatever you get unhauled.
Yeah.
Equity
doesn't matter,
right?
Yeah, of course.
You're not
just
designing
extra.
that car to get 350. You're designing that. I'm sorry. You're not designing that truck to go 350.
Yeah.
You're designing it to haul that.
Yeah, of course.
That's a different.
Now, it didn't have the article I read didn't have any specs. Obviously, it's all new right now.
They're not gonna say a beep about that battery.
No. I am gonna look into the company a little more though. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But it's definitely it's a little high. It better be a badass fucking truck.
Yeah, them Raptors are bad.
Those are bad. Those are some bad trucks.
Or we just get a Bronco.
I'm in on that, babe.
I'm all in on the fucking Bronco.
I'm in on a new Bronco.
Hell yeah.
They just need to actually come out with something and stop just showing renderings.
2020.
Yeah, but it was also fucking 2010. Just keeps getting pushed.
You know how that shit is. Oh, that's it. Draft is concluded for the evening.
Oh, thank God.
It's over. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Speaking of the fucking hybrids.
And they're making the frogs gay.
Jesus,
wow,
they're
it's
making
fucked
the
up.
frogs gay. I know last week we talked about the Sunday service for Kanye.
Yeah,
at Cella.
Yeah.
He was selling Sunday service like a
attire,
souvenir merchandise.
Yeah.
The hoodie right here. It says Holy Spirit.
It's not a hoodie though.
It's a sweater,
it's a
jacket,
pullover sweater,
yeah.
Pullover sweatshirt.
That's $225.
Just for the sweatshirt, or for the pants and the socks too?
Just the sweatshirt.
Just the sweatshirt. 1, ugly. 2, fuck no.
The socks, $50 for the socks.
Go fuck yourself.
And I don't know how much the pants are, but they said somewhere between 120 and 160. So yeah, no, it's a big dud. First off, it's ugly as shit. Second off, and like the article was like, these are very good prices, because it's like once in a lifetime souvenirs. I was like, God, get the fuck out of here, man.
It's a bleached, washed, fucking
get a life.
Ugly sweatsuit.
Get a fucking
and socks for $50. You can buy a 24 pack of those socks for $5 at Walmart, and all I did was print something on the side.
Bro, I'll take one of those chisel Sharpies and write that shit for you. I write like a 5-year-old. I write like a 13-year-old girl. I got pristine handwriting. I will legit write it. You'll never know the difference. Amazon. I actually have a little more information. I know we talked about this last night at the gym for a quick second.
Yeah.
Amazon, with your Prime membership, they always give you, standard 2-day shipping.
Standard 2-day. Yes, sir.
It seems to be year end is their goal, because they want to shoot for the holiday season.
Yep.
But it looks like because they're opening 10 new shipping facilities in the U.S.
Fantastic.
And they've been redistributing employees, like experienced ones, moving them around. That way, there's continuity.
Yeah, of course.
It's now going to be standard 1-day shipping.
Yeah, I got here that they are spending $800 million in the second quarter to make that happen.
Yeah.
They're dropping a ton of money right now to turn it from 2-day to 1-day.
Well,
now I want to see if the Prime price goes up.
No, because did you see their quarter one earnings?
Oh, I don't think it should. I just wonder if it will.
Quarter one earnings were north of $25 billion.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah. They
We're good.
That's how they opened 10 new facilities.
It's sad when they don't have to they don't have to sell any advertisement, right? Their advertisement revenue was like, I think it was like
It's like,
1 billion.
oh, I was going to say it was less than that. I thought it
They
was
had
less
it like
than
the
that.
site I had up had a little breakdown.
Yeah. I don't remember
Had like
if
a
this
graphic.
article said anything.
And oh, it's right here. I was able to find it. Advertisement revenue was 2.7 billion. Their online retail store revenue 29.5 billion. Physical store, meaning like Whole Foods, Amazon Go, Amazon Bookstore, was 4.3 billion. Subscription fees 4.34 billion. Web services 7.7, and then third party sellers was 11.14.
Damn.
So I don't think Amazon Prime is going up anytime soon.
Definitely shouldn't.
No,
They're making plenty of money.
plenty of money. But yeah, I mean, 1 day shipping. That's gonna. So like, you notice within the last like 2 years, stores like Walmart, Target, Best Buy
Have implemented 2 or 3 day shipping.
2 day shipping,
Yeah.
right?
And they went, oh, it took you how many years to catch up to us on that? Yeah, fuck you. We're going to change it.
We're gonna cut you by a day. If they do that, I think you'll see the end of Best Buy.
Yeah, that
Because
could be.
it's a wing and a prayer now.
That could be. Yeah, they're barely holding on as far as I know.
I've read some of the more popular Best Buys. You can actually go in there and barter. Straight up cash. You laugh.
Give you $100 for it.
But I've heard bartering at Best Buys. I heard that's a real thing.
Fuck it. Why not? Right? If you can.
I don't think Target will go anywhere, and I don't think Walmart will go anywhere. But I think you might see stores close that are close to each other.
Yeah.
Because
They'll
like
probably
take
space out a little.
Tampa for instance.
Oh, you
If you had
drive
the
10 minutes.
if you had the choice of going to the Walmart on Fletcher or the one on Nebraska,
Nebraska all
Nebraska
day.
and Bears, you're going Nebraska and Bears.
Yeah.
And what's the distance between them? Maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
7. I'll give you 7.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
Yeah, I don't know, but and they said I did read that UPS, because they do still use UPS a little bit, or UPS and FedEx.
They still use for shipping. Yeah.
They're on board with the 1 day.
Yeah.
That
They still use the post office for some shipping.
I don't think. And when I read that, I was like, but I don't think they have a leg to stand on saying no. You know?
No, they don't.
So,
They don't, because if they say no, Amazon goes, okay, we'll just
Cool.
hire more people.
We spent
We'll just buy
$800
more
million.
vans.
I'll just buy more planes and vans. We'll be good.
Yeah.
We're good.
We'll just spend another $1 billion
Hey.
and make it happen.
hold
Is
my beer,
Not
fam.
fighting. This is literally just
I think it's
talking.
just talking.
That's bogus.
What is
Anyway.
it? Is it Friday?
Yeah.
There should be a fight on tonight somewhere. Unless they didn't do any because of the draft weekend.
Yeah, on here, at least on here, the next fight shows tomorrow.
Yeah. They probably did that for the draft weekend.
I was just checking out the app, but
So yeah, shout out Amazon.
yeah.
I bought a digital BMI scale today for $2.
Did you?
$2.
$2
Had some reward point things for my
on Amazon from
Yeah.
that Prime card?
Shout out that Prime card.
Cards are awesome.
I hate store cards, but this
Card
is like a
is
universal card.
Yeah,
But
because
just your rewards go straight for Amazon shit.
everything you buy goes to
It's
Amazon.
5%
Amazon bucks.
No foreign transactions. I use that shit all the time internationally.
Did this go up? It was 10 a month.
Oh shit.
It's 20 or 100 a year, and you save half.
Yeah, that's less than 10 if it's 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I wonder if it did go up.
It did. Says it right there.
Let's look. That might be a next article.
Yeah. I just wanted to pull it up real quick and see what. I was hoping it would show me what the free trial was, if it was a week or what. But it's not. It's not even telling me that. It's just saying, hey, fuck you, pay.
Effective Monday, March 25th, DAZN will cost $19.99 per month, up from just the $10, or they do the annual $99.
That's because they gave Canelo too much money.
I heard they're making crazy amounts internationally. I think they went to 20.
So why'd they have to go to 20?
Because they saw what the UFC and fucking ESPN did. pay for fucking ESPN Plus, but still have to pay for the fucking pay-per-views.
Yeah,
and they're like, oh, so you can double dip?
Yeah, but see, now that makes me not want to get it. Although, that's not bad.
That's still better.
$100 a year.
10 is 10.
Still, it would have been 120.
120.
Yeah. So that's better.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it was before. Or it was... No, I think that's what it was before.
Yeah, I would definitely
And
do the 99.
You can't even do a free trial now anymore either. At least not on here.
You might be able to do it online.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do the 100. I think that's fair.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
What else you got right up in this week?
Oh, let's. Oh, so talking Amazon. So Amazon and Apple were the two companies to hit $1 trillion, right? For the market cap. Microsoft has now joined them.
Good for them.
In that, whereas right now, when Microsoft hit, Apple was down to $970 billion, Amazon was down to $935 billion. Obviously, they hit $1 trillion, but they're not steady at $1 trillion because clearly they're spending billions of dollars doing things.
Yeah, and the stocks are going to fluctuate.
Yeah, of course. But so it says Microsoft briefly topped $1 trillion market cap after their Wednesday earnings reported. It drove the stock price to a new high, and they were able to hit that milestone. So, pretty crazy.
You know, I shit on Microsoft because I've had a couple of Microsoft computers, and they've always like died real quickly. And
the problem with that, though, honestly,
but it's been years, so I can't speak. But how good of an owner is Bill Gates? He's just a good man.
You buy a pre-built, you call it a Microsoft computer, but the only thing Microsoft in there is the operating system. Yeah. The thing with Apple is you buy Apple, you know it's going to come, it's going to work, it's nice, it's pretty, it's all made to work seamlessly. You buy a PC, it could come from one of 100 different companies with 20 different companies' parts on the inside of it that maybe aren't made to work together, maybe they're made cheap. So there's a lot of variables, right?
Yeah.
So Microsoft's not a bad company. They've had some terrible operating systems in the past. I think I've been using 10 a little bit over the last couple of years, and it's not bad. It's not bad. 8 was garbage. 7 was good. 10 is good.
My critique for them is more like the hardware, because like for me the software, like I'm like I don't use it like you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, seeing that's the thing for me is like I'm not a huge PC fan, but for what I do for work, it really doesn't matter what I use.
Yeah, but Bill Gates, man, just a good dude, man. He gives all of his money away, like his philanthropical things that he does for the world. He's literally just trying to make the world a better place. He's a good dude, man.
But
what the hell
so I thought that was
cool.
Was good.
Obviously, you can't see it. We're watching some boxing highlights. The UK boxing scene, although it's a lot cheaper to watch and go to the events, like the tickets are literally like $10 and $15.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But to see 90,000 people, in a stadium watching, Anthony Joshua and whoever he faces, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Premier Boxing, that promotion, like when it comes to like the theatrics, the walkouts, the music, they do it up.
Yeah. For sure.
Amazon. Let's see what I got here.
What you got? What you doing?
Oh, yeah, the Tyreek Hill stuff, I guess, since we've been talking about sports all day. Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, Kansas City Chiefs have been in kind of the media lately because Kareem Hunt, punt kicking his girlfriend.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And now Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill actually had a domestic abuse claim in like 2015, and he was, they
kind of went away.
Yeah, just kind of went away. They couldn't charge him. They didn't have really much proof or whatever. I don't know the full story. I could be getting this all wrong, but I know it didn't result in any suspensions from the league or the team. But then the last few months, he's had some claims of child abuse. His 3-year-old child ended up with a broken arm. The child claimed that Tyreek Hill, the father, was the reason behind the broken arm.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of days ago, they dropped any kind of charges or any kind of investigation against him because they just didn't have any. They didn't have enough to pin it on Tyreek. But the police and the district attorney said a crime was committed. The child was abused.
Yeah.
We don't know how it happened.
Don't know how, but clearly something's going on.
That same night, KCTV 5 out of Kansas City leaked like 11-minute audio where it is. And again, this needs to be vetted through the police department,
of course,
to verify that this is Tyreek Hill. It does sound like him, but I'm not gonna pass judgment until they say.
You don't know for sure.
That's not my job. I'll play like a quick 10 seconds of it right here.
He is terrified of you, and you say that he respects you, but it's not respect. It's terrified. He is terrified of you.
You need to be terrified of me too. No. That's why you can't.
Yeah, he's saying
that's glorious.
You need to be terrified of me too, bitch. That's why you can't keep a fucking man. And then he says the N-word. And she's referring to her child. She says I read the transcript. This is just a 10-second bumper of it.
Portion.
But the transcript was of her basically saying, but the child is saying that you broke the kid. You did this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's trying to explain to Tyreek Hill he's terrified of you because of your abuse.
Yeah.
And he's saying he's not terrified of me. He respects me. And then she again says he's terrified of you. And that's when Tyreek Hill responds with, you should be terrified of me too, bitch. A lot of people at ESPN, because I've been watching the draft the last 2 days, they've heard the full audio, and I've seen words thrown around as grotesque, horrendous. I've seen them allude to potentially the end of his career.
Wow.
If this is him, I mean, that he's basically admitting that everybody should be afraid of him.
Oh, you're just a piece of shit.
He more than likely did
point.
break that kid's arm.
Yeah.
It's I wanted, like, my first thought was this is unfortunate. That doesn't even cut it.
No.
Like, unfortunately,
no,
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
With the Kareem Hunt thing, people were up in arms, and rightfully so, but when I saw the video, I don't think he was maliciously trying to kick her. I think he was trying to just back her up. If I remember the video correctly, there was domestic abuse, of course, and I'm not downplaying that. But this is different. This is that's emotional abuse on your fiance, and also physical abuse on your child. Kareem Hunt ended up getting suspended for the year, and the Chiefs cut him. It's going to be interesting to see what the Chiefs do. They've suspended him indefinitely. But Tyreek Hill is a generational player in terms of athletic ability. Mm-hmm. It'd be interesting to see if they're willing to cut him, because that would look like shit on their part. In my opinion, you cut him and no team picks him up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That's what should happen.
Right. I think you can be. I think there's a path for forgiveness for certain things, but you broke a kid's arm. I don't think you can get back in my good graces.
That's fucked up. No.
Like for domestic abuse, I could never, and I know you too, never lay a hand on a woman.
Yeah.
And if it happens and it's provoked in an argument, I think after some time and some soul searching, maybe some courses, maybe some rehabilitation, that you can bridge the gap and you can come back, right?
Yep.
But abusing a 3-year-old child that can't even remotely defend himself.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously there's this whole thing of, we're very sensitive nowadays with quote unquote child abuse.
Yeah.
Whereas if, your kid's screaming like an asshole in the store and you pat him on the ass, you're a piece of shit and you need to get your child taken away and you need to go to jail. No, fuck that. Okay. I think sometimes kid needs a tap on the ass, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying you hit the kid. I'm not saying you do it all the time. I think there are other measures to take, like talking to him and explaining. But sometimes maybe you got to just tap the kid on the ass, right?
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Especially if they're a diaper wearing age.
Yeah, they're not
even.
You're just scaring
they're obviously
them.
feeling
The diaper's
it,
taking
but the diaper's making it a lot louder than what it is.
You're not hitting them hard enough to actually hurt them, right? It's more of a, put a little fear in them, right? So they understand, oh, I was doing something wrong.
But your objective isn't to make them
But you're gonna
terrified of you.
break the arm of a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit.
And there's claims that he would often hit him with a belt. I can't
hit
a 3-year-old with a belt. I couldn't hit anyone with a belt.
No, fuck no.
God, that guy's out.
Well, we know who can hit you with a belt.
Yeah, Uncle Swole. Uncle Swole can slap my ass with a belt anytime.
But
no,
it's just too far. It's too far.
But we see this a lot with sports athletes, especially ones that are really good. Like their ego just goes out of control. Like we have to.
Yeah.
There's something has to be done.
There's an issue. Well, we
Right?
hold these people at such high regard for what? Entertainment purposes, right?
Yep.
I enjoy some sports, but I honestly don't understand why a football player needs to make hundreds of millions of dollars. I understand you're putting your body at risk. It's also your decision, right?
I understand why a football player makes hundreds of $millions of dollars, but basketball
what are you
more.
doing? Oh, you might
Make
sprain
more.
an ankle? Oh,
Make
my
more.
God.
Yeah, and that doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it makes no fucking sense at all.
When you have Israel Adonai, the style bender, and the other guy making $350,000 for literally going to war for 5 rounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Asinine.
Disgusting.
Asinine.
And Dana White making $20 million a year.
Well, that's the problem there.
Yeah.
That's
It's an
the common
institutional problem.
there.
No, we put these players on pedestals and they become heroes to children. God. And now it's like, oh, your hero's a terrible person.
Yeah. Just because you can run fast and catch a fucking ball doesn't make you anything. Doesn't make you shit.
I agree. I want to stay on sports for 1 second because I want to get your thoughts on this.
All right.
Because I was outraged at some of the stupidity about this. So last week, Major League Baseball has new rules against racial slurs. If you use them, they can suspend you. They don't want the use of racial slurs during the game, and I think
Sounds fair.
I'm fine with that.
Sounds fair.
You
yeah.
and I are both big, First Amendment guys, but you have children and young
That's the thing.
people looking up to these players.
I'm all about the First Amendment, but you're setting a precedent
Yeah.
here. You're working for a corporation.
Yep.
So one, you have to be on their terms to begin with, right? You work for that company. You're on their terms. Is
Yep.
what it is. If my boss says, "Hey, you can't say that in the office," well, I can't say it in the fucking office.
Of course
You
not.
know what I mean? It is what it is. But you have kids. Again, it comes back to what we were just talking about. You have people looking up to these guys,
Yep.
right? So if you're out there saying "end this, end that," whatever.
Well, that's what happened. So a white pitcher, Brad Keller from Kansas City, he was pitching to a player, and I don't know the player's name, but he hit a home run and then did like a bat flip. Right? So now Brad's pissed off. Next batter up, he pegs him with like a 92 curve.
Yep. It's
He
normal.
pegs Chicago White Sox shortstop Tim Anderson, who happens to be a black man.
Okay.
He charges the mound, and in the scuffle, the umpire hears him clear as day blurt out the N-word.
Which one?
The black man.
The black man
black
says
man blurted out the N-word.
Okay.
All right. Tim Anderson called Royals pitcher Brad Keller a weak ass fucking N during like their scuffle, right? He was suspended for, I believe, 1 game or 2 games.
Okay.
How many games was he suspended for? Let me get this right. I'd be stupid if I can't get this right.
This is
Yeah, for 1 game. He was suspended for 1 game. And it kind of caused this discussion that I saw on Fox Sports and ESPN.
Yeah, I can see this causing a discussion.
Whether or not you should suspend someone for using a term that is acceptable by their racial group.
Oh, see, that's not my discussion.
You didn't think I was? Where did you think I was going?
No. Okay. So in that case, no, it's not supposed to be used.
100%.
Don't use it. You're suspended.
I literally saw.
My thought was that they were in a fight. So now you're already not. You're already breaking the rules.
He pegged
You're
him.
not being a role model. So that's just one more thing. in that situation, it's like, well, you've already broken 3 other rules, so yeah, fucking suspend them.
And here's the thing for the listeners that are just casual baseball watchers. A bat flip from a batter after a big hit or a home run.
It's normal.
It's normal,
That's
but it's
normal.
very disrespectful to the pitcher. And
not really.
9 times out of 10, you're going to expect a receipt coming.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what it is. I don't see it as disrespectful.
It's
just like, oh, there's
a 50-50 shot that pitcher is going to hit the next batter just to go, hey, we're not allowing that.
Yeah.
And that's a normal thing that goes on.
That happens
no one
in
ever
baseball.
gets mad.
Yeah, that's what
There've
it is.
been some words back and forth, but no one ever goes, to that extent.
Yeah.
So when they suspended him for 1 game for the N-word, Mike Wilbon from ESPN said that he doesn't, because, what's the commissioner for baseball? Oh, shit. Rob Manfred. Because Rob Manfred's a white man, he shouldn't have any jurisdiction over
It's
an
still
African
a racial
American
slur.
Exactly.
Doesn't
and
matter.
I thought this was irresponsible by him.
If the white guy can't say it, then neither can the black guy.
Exactly.
And that's not racism. That's equality, babe.
Exactly. And I thought that was irresponsible by him because he's the one I like 99.9% thing he says. And then he said that this is one of the few times where I absolutely disagree. Look, if you want the N-word to go away, and I want it to go away, I think everybody wants it to go away.
Yeah.
No one should use it. It shouldn't be acceptable for one sect of people to use it.
They
right?
use it because they feel that it's their word and we can use it and you can't. Well, if you don't want it out there, then stop fucking using it.
Because
to
what
begin
happens
with.
is a 13-year-old white kid
is gonna
listen to the next rap song.
Listen to the music.
He's gonna start rapping the lyrics, and he's gonna say the N-word, and then that becomes vernacular for him. And now he says the N-word to his buddies.
Yep.
That might be white, Mexican, black. Who cares, right?
Yeah.
And then they're friends, right? So no one's gonna call him out for being a racist, right?
Yep.
And then he gets older and uses it in public. That to someone that doesn't know him or hears it that doesn't know him. And now he either gets his ass beat or he's a racist, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you want the word to go away, we just got to stop using it altogether.
But see, the thing is, the rule is you can't use a racial slur. It's a racial slur. It doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on. It's a racial slur, and you used it.
Yeah, I didn't think this was going to turn into some national discussion, and it did, and I didn't understand why. If you don't want the use of the N-word, then it doesn't, regardless of your color.
Yeah.
No, you're suspended, and everybody should go, this is okay.
Absolutely.
This is making the game better.
Yeah.
They didn't suspend him because he was black.
No.
They suspended him because he
used
said a racial slur.
Which
whether or not that racial slur means anything to a white person, because obviously it doesn't.
Well, but he was using it in a derogatory way towards him.
Exactly.
It's the way you're using it. If you're
100%
charging the mound and trying to kick somebody's ass and you're calling them the N-word, doesn't matter what color they are, because guess what? The N-word doesn't have a color to it.
No.
In the definition, right? Now, obviously, historically, it has been used towards black people.
Yep.
But he's now using it towards a white person. Well, guess what? You're using a derogatory racial slur.
Yeah, I don't like. I think
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who you're saying it to. You're not supposed to be using it on the field. Don't use it on the field.
You got to practice what you preach, Yeah.
And yeah, absolutely.
I was stunned. I was stunned at some people's outrage over the 1 game suspension.
Well, that's because people want to be outraged over everything.
I just didn't get it. I didn't get it at all.
No, it's bullshit.
You want to clean the game up? Let's clean the game up.
Let's clean it up. Don't get mad when he uses it. Just because he's black doesn't mean he can use it on the field. But
yeah. I just thought of it while we're sitting here because I meant to get your thoughts on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's stupid, man. It's like I for Cubans or Hispanics, it's spick. I don't use spick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I'm not one to really take offense to shit like that.
Well,
right?
yeah.
But I've had in my youth, I've had people kids walk up and call me a spick, and mean it.
Yeah.
Didn't really bother me because it obviously doesn't carry the veracity of the N-word, right?
Yeah.
But if someone was like, you can't say this word, I'm like, cool, man.
All right.
Great.
Sounds good.
That works
Can't
with
use
me.
it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
What you got?
Oh, let's change it up, I guess. What we got here? So, Rite Aid, the drugstore, they announced that they are raising the minimum age to buy tobacco to 21 from 18 in the next 90 days.
Wow, quick.
Yeah, real quick. Which, I mean, fucking make it tomorrow. Why do you got to wait 90 days? Like, you think that's quick, but also,
I think they probably implore people that are under that, and that it's institutional training, and they have so many stores.
Of course,
right?
yeah. Obviously, there's training and there's time to do it. So I think 90 days is fair. Whereas this was just the article saying it's funny because just a few hours earlier, Walgreens announced it would raise the age to 21 in September. So then Rite Aid came out and was like, "Oh, really? September? Fuck you. 90 days.
Hold my beer, fam.
Got you.
Hold my beer, fam.
90 days."
That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then, you know, the article reiterates that CVS had banned all tobacco sales in 2014.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You're right. There is no
can't-
cigarettes behind the
Nope,
counter.
there used to be when I was a kid growing up.
Yeah.
There was. But yeah, 2014 it says. I didn't know it was then, but I knew it's been a few years.
That's cool that CVS got out of that bit. That's a big business. That's a big loss for them and still do well. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said, fuck it. We're out.
Fuck yeah. More places need to be like that.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of states right now that are changing the laws, like, in general, like to 21. Like a state law, like you can't buy tobacco now at 21. My cousin is 19, has been buying cigarettes for himself, and now can't.
Oh, yeah.
In Rhode Island. I think it's Rhode Island. Or is it Mass? He can't buy them. One of the two raised it, and now he can't buy.
Well, Mass tried to
own.
deter them from buying cigarettes by raising the taxes.
Oh, the cigarettes?
Yeah, the cigarette
so
tax.
from, like...
It was like penny for penny with the cost, right? It was like $10 per pack.
Yeah, 10 and up probably.
Yeah, that's just to deter
Whereas
people from
down
buying,
here,
right? Yeah.
like anytime I have family come down that smokes, they load up. They'll buy cartons because it's half the price down here. Because the taxes, they just tax the hell out of it.
Because what's a pack? Like $4.50, and then like the taxes put it up to like north of $9, almost 10. So it's like dollar for dollar.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, it's basically like a 50-something% tax.
I'm all for it, man.
Or 100%.
You're smoking chemicals and tar and.
Oh yeah, it's terrible, and definitely raising the age is
and the
good.
Juuls aren't any better.
No,
you're not getting some of
and that's lumped into it. It's
you're not getting
product.
some of the carcinogens that takes make cigarettes.
But it's not any better.
You're getting a good amount of them.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure, there's a few
It's
things
the
that aren't
difference
in it,
between
but it's
dying
still not
at
good.
62 and dying at 61. Yay.
Yeah, exactly. It's really not much of a difference.
No.
But it's nice to see that they're making some changes in that to help deter. I mean, it's not going to deter much, but it's at least going to help.
I think it might.
It's going to help prohibit a little bit.
I think it might.
No, it will. It'll help. It's not going to deter it, but it's going to help. Making it harder for somebody younger to get it.
Well, here's what I'll say. I think kids start smoking at 18, like especially the ones that are still in high school, because they have like an early birthday.
Most people I know that smoke started way before they were 18.
Obviously, right? But
that's the problem.
But I think they think it's cool, right? And I think by that 21, 22, 23, that collegiate years,
you're kind of getting out of that.
They start to get out of it.
Yeah.
So I think it might.
It could help.
I think it might
could help. Yeah.
Because I know quite a few people that did smoke at one point, and then when they started to get to those later college years, they were like, it's kind of gross.
Yeah, for sure. What else you got? Anything? Did you say we had a game for us to play the other day?
I'll get to it in a second. Yeah.
All right. Looks we're almost at 110. So.
110, yeah. So let me do my normal Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Somebody the Republic some Twitter handle, the Republican Party of Kentucky. Damn, watch this. Oh, we're just watching in the background of the studio. There's a just compilation of just knockouts. So we're literally talking about like real topics without any knowledge, but also watching people just die. So a Twitter account, the Republican Party of Kentucky, posted a little post, and it's got this guy, and he's standing next to a cardboard cutout of AOC. Right.
Okay.
She obviously took offense to that.
Okay.
And she said,
why? It's cardboard cutout. She should be happy that exists.
She typed GOP, which stands for Great Old Party, which is a term for the Republican Party. Let's pose our older male members next to a cardboard cutout of younger female legislators. You know, hinting at like some sexism and all this bullshit, right? The problem for that tweet is that she didn't realize who was in that picture.
Okay.
That was posted by the Republican Party of Kentucky, but the man in that photo is named John Yermuth. He's a House of Representative from the state of Kentucky, and he's also a Democrat.
Yeah. So he was, because the picture doesn't look bad. He was obviously happy about taking a picture. So he's supporting her.
Yep.
And she went and shat on him.
Because it was from the Republican Party of Kentucky Twitter handle.
She's fucking
She thought
stupid.
that he was
that?
a Republican, meaning she doesn't know the other people that she works with every day.
Yeah.
And then obviously this guy Caleb Hall, Caleb Hall lives to just call her out on things that she tweets out that are just wrong. And he goes, Alexandria, that's a Democrat posing next to a cardboard cutout of you, not a Republican. Even worse for you, he's the chair of the House Budget Committee. Like, he's an important figure.
And then tag him.
Yeah.
Right?
Like,
did he tag him? Because that would have been fantastic.
and then the meme, it's the Ouchtown population you bro from the Dodgeball movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, sweetheart, I've never met someone that's just stabs themselves in the foot so many times. You step on glass every day on Twitter. Just stay off. You have on one side you have Trump that just tweets out whatever he thinks, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like, all right, calm down. Yeah. But then you have you that you think about this shit, and then you just stab yourself constantly. Stop it, both of you. That's my shot at her for the week.
Nice.
Joe Biden officially announced that he is running for president.
Nice.
He's a centralist, so I mean, you know, I've always liked Joe. I like that he's running. He's got a shot.
Isn't he kind of fucking stupid though?
I think foreign affairs, he's very smart. Internal policies, not so much. That was more Obama's thing.
Yeah.
But a lot of the foreign affairs was Joe Biden. He doesn't get enough credit for that stuff.
So you obviously then his plan would be to get a VP that's a little more internal.
Yeah, I heard the rumor was the lady Stacey Abrams. She was the black lady from Alabama that lost the governor's seat, but then held it up because she thought that was because the incumbent governor who won again was also oversees like all the election technology. That's just part of his job. She accused him of
cheating.
Yeah,
essentially.
Yeah, and it turned out that he really wasn't. He did actually win.
Of course.
And she took on the Democrat side, like
want to make an excuse.
They loved it because she played a little victim card.
Of course.
But on the conservative side, there were a lot of people that did respect her because she was a nice woman. I respect a lot of the things she stood for. She took some heat from the other side that wasn't just hating on her because she was playing up that Democratic victim card. But they've rumored her, but I think I don't think she'll do that. Now that would be stupid for him to do. It has to be someone. He's a centralist. He's not one of these extremists that I don't want running. You know, so if I had to pick one person from their party to run, it would be him. So it'd have to be someone with his views, more centralist. You know, we'll see.
Yeah.
But he posted a compilation of pictures on his Instagram page. It was 6 photos, and each one was supposed to have a one letter Biden president. But the person that made these photos and the person that runs a social media account needs to go to an ophthalmologist and also have their head checked because they decided to put the N in Biden over a photo of him and Barack and the N right over Barack.
Okay. People are outraged.
No, I think because they're actually very close. Nobody thought.
So you're outraged.
I'm not outraged.
So then why are you bringing it up?
Oh, it was an article today. It just happened like a couple hours ago. So I just saw it and I got a good laugh out of it. It's just like
it's just bad placement. They went,
got,
this looks great as a picture, and then when you broke it up for Instagram, it just didn't work out. That's where they fucked up.
He's got a large group of people around him, and it's like, hey, no one goes, yeah, we could put the eye over Obama.
Well, because I can tell you what happened. They took the picture, they put it over, it looked great, right? As a whole, no issues.
No, they're individual. It's 6 individual.
That's because that's how it was posted on Instagram.
Okay.
So when you have the picture, the solid picture, and it's a nice picture, and you put the text on it, it looks great as a whole, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, the end's over him, but as a whole, it doesn't stand out. It doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, I follow you.
When you then post it to Instagram and break it up into multiple images to make one big image, that's where they fucked up. They didn't check it. Yeah. They just ran it through the app that breaks it up into 6 pictures and posted it and didn't ever look at it.
Yeah, hopefully he'll take those down and like rearrange it or something. Or maybe not.
I say leave it.
He probably will, because I mean, Joe Biden's the furthest from a racist.
It really doesn't matter.
He's a nice guy.
Doesn't mean his social media person that actually did it isn't, though.
That could be true. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I mean, Biden.
It's not on him.
Biden does get touchy-feely with the women, but nice guy.
Yeah.
I got a couple of things, but I think I'll save them for next week and let's see how they play out.
All right.
Because they just happened
1:16
while we were sitting here.
Wrapping it up.
I was thinking about doing a new segment. And it doesn't have to be like every week, but I was thinking about it because I was in the car and I was like, I saw something and I was like, if I spent like 2 minutes with this person, I could probably change their life.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think if I gave them some advice, because they were just doing something really, really stupid.
Okay.
And I was thinking, life advice with the Good Brothers.
Okay.
Because in Florida, you could drive from here to the corner store and go, yeah, you need some help.
You need some advice.
You need some help. Not that we ever have the right or wrong answer.
No.
But it definitely helps people. So for this week's life advice with the Good Brothers, Instagram influencers.
Okay.
Now Zaddy loves seeing a good butthole on Instagram. I love it. My Instagram is probably,
yeah.
It's filthy. Let's be honest. My Instagram's filthy.
Of course it is.
And I don't hide it.
No.
I celebrate it.
If you're going to do it, own it, I guess, right?
But I noticed this one Instagram influencer, and she's a very beautiful woman. She likes to post scantily pictures of herself. And she posted some stuff this week that's like pictures, there's like word text, and it was like, she's pro getting choked out by a dude. She likes him big.
Okay.
And then like a couple posts later, she posts a picture of her kid. The kid's like probably like 8 or 9.
Okay.
And it's like, wow, your kid's like, I would say about 3 years away from either hopping on social media or becoming
and finding you being a whore.
Aware of this.
Yeah.
And this is now your livelihood, so it's not going to change. Mm-hmm. And I don't like posting bikini photos. I don't think it's a big deal. I think your kid thinks twice.
Yeah.
Right. But when you have word text that says, I like being choked and I like them big,
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, ladies,
be a
mother. You know what? The same goes for men, because when men are like, I slayed 67 women in the first quarter 2019.
Oh yeah.
You're an idiot. The moment you get pregnant, if this is your lifestyle, I get it, but clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, clean it up.
Don't tell people you like being choked out.
Yeah.
Don't tell people that. Don't let your kid see that, because I'm thinking, what if I was that kid and that was my mom?
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking, well, now I have to make a decision at 11 whether I'm going to beat off to my mom.
Jesus Christ.
I'm kidding. But, there's going to be his friends that are going to do it.
Oh, of course.
All right?
Of course. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, clean the shit up. You gotta.
What's a good term for like the best or something? She's not the wolf and shepherd of Instagram influencers. But she's got a good following. shit. I love a good inside joke.
Shots fired.
You know, but I honest to goodness, I thought about this and I said, you know what? That kid is...
He's going to be mortified.
The average kid now gets a cell phone about 8 or 9. That's what most most reports say, right? I think it's more realistically 10, 11, right? So if that kid is, let's say he's 2 years out from getting a cell phone, then he's 2 years out of getting on Facebook or Instagram. And yeah, people go, well, Instagram has an age policy of 13. All you got to do is take 3 off.
Okay, so in 5 years, when he gets on Instagram,
all he has to do is lie.
Guess what? His mom's still a whore.
All he has to do is lie. No one's fact checking that.
No.
Right?
Are you 13? Yes.
Great. Oh, my birthday's what's
Figure it out. Math isn't hard.
Yeah. So when I see that, I go, man, that's the last thing your kid needs to see, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, Instagram influencers, male and female, man, clean your shit up.
Clean it up.
Especially, you know, bro, be as dirty as you want.
Put your butthole away.
But the moment you impregnate someone or the moment you get pregnant, hey, let's clean it up. Until then, bro, show me more butthole.